All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Malik here. Um, over the past, since the beginning of the year, we've been seeing a lot of fluctuation in the markets, a lot of uncertainty. My portfolio has certainly taken a hit as well, not just stocks, also crypto. But um, as we go more into the uncertainty, it's mostly caused by the central bank and monetary policy. They're going to either raise interest rates or delay it. So that basically causes a lot of uncertainty in the market because depending on the rates, that's how companies can really project how profitable they really are. So that's where a lot of the growth companies get hit. And then who tends to benefit is basically the companies that either their revenue wasn't based on a lot of growth, so their stock price isn't really affected by high growth or a lot of growth expectancy for the years to come. Their stock price and their margins is basically depending on just keeping basically the same amount of customers that they have. They might acquire some here and there, but they basically make most of their bottom line by just keeping the business going, and that's basically what it does. It just basically supplies forever and forever, and it works out for them. So the company I was looking at for this year is Altria. I actually started gathering some shares this year as well. But if you were to go from the start of the year, well, start of the year, 6 months back, this stock has went up only 3%. So it's not a high growth play, it's not a high flyer, but they just pay their dividends and they keep their customers. But if you haven't heard what Altria is, so Altria is mainly a cigarette producer. So they are wholly owned subsidiaries. They hold subsidiaries in Philip Morris, US Smokeless Tobacco Company. They also have in it Kraft as well. Let me see if I can find it. Well, they're not showing it here, but you see the founders are also Kraft and Nabisco. So in the back of their books, I'm pretty sure they have big support from Kraft Foods investors, early investors in Kraft Foods, early investors in Altria. But what really interests me about this company can be bad for your health, but probably good for your wealth. So this company is the creator of Marlboro. So if we were to look into the companies that Altria operates, so you see the products that they have, you can actually see these products on your shelves, I'm pretty sure, no matter where you are. So if you were to look into Philip Morris, the products that Philip Morris sells, the main one you've probably already seen. So they're a cigarette producer, guys. So that's why I say it could be bad for your health, but I'm not discriminating. I don't really care what anyone else wants to do. But their main product is Marlboro cigarettes. So how I look at this, and I'm not an expert, but basically how I look at this is if inflation tends to trend up, I'm not sure if that's going to stop people that smoke cigarettes from smoking. And then if Philip Morris or Altria has like a case where they have to raise prices, they will raise the prices to the cigarette persons, and then generally those people will spend the money. If you're addicted to something, you're going to spend the money. That's not going to be what's going to be cut out of your diet, and I'm not sure if they're going to really raise prices like that. So you see from Philip Morris, that's a product that you see there. I also saw this. They also have a stake in John Middleton's company, and then they are the creator of Black and Mild. So you see they want to make sure it's here. Black and Mild full year volume was 1.80 billion sticks. 1.80 billion sticks sold. So you understand this is something that keeps going. They're making money. I'm sure you've pretty seen people smoke Black and Mild before. So they're making money from them. But if you scroll down here, you can see also in the company's books, they have strategic investments into jewels. So not only are they into the tobacco field, but they're also nicotine play. People smoke the jewels, the little vapes, electric pens. So that's another way that they get money. And then you see Kronos Group. So they also have a strategic investment into Kronos Group, which is a leading cannabinoid company. So you know that weed company, I'm not sure if we can say that, but it's probably too late already. It's a cannabis company. So as soon as some full legislation probably comes to America, you could probably see Altria, Philip Morrison, they would already have those shelf spaces ready to go. And another good thing about Altria, beyond like what they do on the business side, they also pay a good dividend. So if you look into the dividend, you could search it on Google. So for every 50.09 US dollars you spend, every quarter you can look for 0.9 US dollar dividend per share. So for every share that you buy, you can look for this amount in dividends. You don't have to do anything for that. That would be completely passive. Another thing to look at, is good when it's a long-standing company, a good value company, and they have a history of paying dividends. So you could also look at nasdaq.com and type in Altria to see their dividend history. So you see over the years, this is 2021, they pay their dividend, 4 dividends for the year. They paid that. 2020, they paid the dividends here. 2019, they paid the dividends here. 2018, they paid the 4 dividend here. So they're a consistent dividend player. So this is also a stock you could have in your portfolio. Just as a dividend stock, the risk to it is if you see like a huge change in consumer demand, like people don't really want to smoke cigarettes, people don't really want to smoke any vapes. But it's very hard to see a company like this go to zero, as they have a lot of big institutional backing. They have big companies behind them. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of old money into this company. So this is just a company I've been looking at, and it seems pretty interesting to me. I've been building up my portfolio with this as well to have some stability. Having Tesla and Bitfarms and all of those other names can cause your portfolio to fluctuate a lot in the days. You can see like a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 swing up, down. But then when you add companies like these, they don't really move a lot on the day. You can see today, let's see what it did today. Yeah, you got a 0.5% down today. Over 5 days, you have 1.1%. A month, 0.73. So it's not a crazy mover, but you can still get your dividend. If you have a way to get cash flow, this is a way for you to buy some passive income. And then also you can liquidate that for an investment later down. It just depends, just to have a plan for the money. But thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you